Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again to the reaction video, guys. Hey guys, of course, check out The Flash. This is The Flash Season 7, Episode 11, Family Matters, Part 2. Now, from what I'm understanding, this is the last episode in this arc, essentially, before we start a new chapter, because it says here on the Wikipedia of Flash Season 7, the fourth graphic novel, as it's called, starts with the next episode. So this is the last episode of this arc. So, I mean, I guess that means we're going to be coming to the conclusion of this whole arc of, well, at least maybe the storyline so far in terms of Speed Force Nora and everything, and these other forces that were created when Iris recreated the Speed Force and everything, and these other forces were created on top of that. So this is definitely going to be interesting. Last episode, of course, ended with Nora, like, using the Still Force, like Dion with her, and killing Strength Force again, and Iris, and also the Sage Force, or Psych, or whatever, and, yeah, and then it ends like that, and Barry's like, no, and then it cuts, and I'm thinking, okay, what's gonna happen here? Because, like, is he gonna time travel and stop that? Because, I mean, that's like, you can't just have them all dead, right? You can't, right? Like, there's gonna be a way to fix it, obviously, of course. I mean, I just don't see them doing that, like, killing all of them off like that, unless there's a way to save Iris and not them. I'm not really sure, because I'm not sure where these forces are gonna go once this is over. I don't know, because I don't know what the next arc is going to be, so who knows. But I'm really enjoying Season 7. People are asking me my thoughts. I mean, there's some things I wish were better and different, but overall, I'm enjoying what they're doing in the storytelling, because I like the fact these new forces are in the mix, because it creates a whole new dynamic to the whole idea of, like, the Speed Force being the only thing. Now it's not the only thing. But I'm curious how that's all going to tie in, because they're really going heavily on the fact that they're Barry and Iris's kids, even though they already have kids, you know? Nora, like the Speedster Nora, not Speed Force Nora, and also Bart, who we're getting introduced to in the penultimate episode, aka episode 150. So let's get into it now, guys, and check it out. Family Matters, Part 2. Let's see how they end this crazy arc, or at least it's presumably the ending of this arc. Let's go. Whoa. Wait.
So that worked.
What just happened? How are we still alive? You were just trying to save yourself, jerk.
Hey, how about thank you?
But he didn't know it was going to work, though. He just said, "Oh, that worked."
Then we won't hide them on Earth. There's
What?
only one place Nora can't go.
Where?
I swear that kid of ours can sleep through absolutely
I forgot they had a kid. I forgot about that.
Wait, what happened? You regret giving up your badge, don't you?
Well, if I hadn't,
Yeah.
I could have stopped this.
Well, I don't know. You could stop it.
No, please go save our family.
That was cool.
Is he gonna be okay?
Hopefully.
You tried to kill them, Nora, even Iris.
Mm-hmm.
For a reason. You brought them back too. As soon as I
No, because they were created.
those new forces trying to snap. Now bring my brothers and sister to me. Or your city dies.
Jesus Christ. Who's this?
You need to turn yourself in.
Hey! Of course it cuts away. Of course it cuts away.
What was he like back then? Barry? He was
Same. Pretty much.
small for his age. He loved that gross sperm.
Don't react. This is just between us siblings.
Oh, come on.
Nora's not gonna stop.
Don't do this. Dad? Son?
You're not a mistake, Dan. I'm glad you're here. I know that now.
Aw. Dad's proud of you.
Why can't you see that? I said, we'll find another way.
I don't know why he's, like, breathing so much. Chainsaw Reacts doesn't need a sidekick.
These are gods, Bear. We're ants to them. What are we supposed to do?
Ants, I like that.
Just pray that it all works out. These forces exist because of me and Iris. They can't lose this field.
Makes sense. I think eventually he's like, well, I'm not a cop anymore. There's more I can do here, maybe.
We're trying to keep you safe. The last time that happened,
I died. Oh, shit.
wait, don't.
I don't know how we win this one.
There's gotta be a way, right? There's gotta be.
You didn't bring them.
Well, duh.
Your world to end.
No.
And neither do you. Our humanity is inside you too.
Please.
You didn't create this storm.
No. Your children did.
Oh.
Why they must die.
Oh, shit. What?
Everything that's happening out there, Nora isn't doing it. The other forces are. They have been the whole time. So Alexa, Bashir, and Dion are the bad guys now? I thought Nora was the problem. I'm not sure what the right thing to do is anymore.
Well, it's hard to decide because now apparently it's 3 of the forces that were causing all these issues, not just one.
Nora says the forces we created are what's tearing the city apart.
Mm-hmm.
How do you believe her now?
We do too.
Oh.
We're fighting the forces of the universe itself.
Dun-dun-dun. After what it feels like forever, we're actually back to this. I'm just confused why we're kind of seeing this. I like the Killer Frost is here, but why are we seeing this exactly? I get it because she's trying to be a hero and stop a bad guy, but it's not connected at all to this.
Maybe we're not meant to be parents.
That's not true. You got 2 kids coming.
Family safe.
They're coming. It's a load of crap, boy.
Barry, when you decided to be the Flash, I tried to talk you out of it.
Yes, you did. Mm-hmm.
Did you stop? No. Side by side with him, just like now, taking care of business.
Taking care of business. Taking care of business. Yeah, that's going to continue to happen until you figure out what the hell you're going to do with all of them.
We've got company.
Uh-oh.
No more hiding. This time we face Nora. Only we do it together.
Together as a family. Mom and Dad and the kids.
That includes you too.
Stupid boy. That's you going to have to kill you too.
Whoa.
We're dead, right?
Nope. Speed Force.
It's family game night.
Sure. Holy crap. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. What in the fuck? It's a goddamn Speed Force tornado, some shit. Whoa.
Where is everyone?
Whoa.
It's really you.
Now.
You saved me.
Oh, the family did. Come on. Dad's happy. Dad's proud of you kids. Let's go for some McDonald's.
Ice cream.
Mom and Dad are proud of you kids. McDonald's is great. Maybe we'll get some of that ice cream after and maybe go to the movies.
I guess I never had a real family.
Now you do. You're all family. Okay, kids. Mom and Dad are gone. Let's party. Yeah, a little awkward. You're hanging out with friends. Why are you making out at freaking CC Ginger? Come on now. Hello.
Oh my god. I have a crush on someone.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Is it Chill Blaine? Is it that dude?
It's a bartender.
Oh my god.
It's weird that Alexa.
Yeah, the music definitely had a different tone leading into this. Come on, seriously, don't do this.
Let's start a family.
Oh, shit. Impulse. That's Bart's name, Impulse. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Baby's done.
Baby's already done. You say it. Say it. Go ahead.
That ending. Though.
Ending.
That ending.
She's over here sewing.
As
and
soon as the music came on.
the music came on. I look over at her and I'm like, what? She's not caught up yet, but she's watching that and she's like, what is the show turning into? And then literally the joke as they run up to the baby, it's already done. Baby's already done.
He just makes it up the stairs. Done.
Yeah, done. Done. He yells, done. Let's go to CC Jitters.
Comes down, turns TV on.
Yes, he watches Arrow. So at the end there, they want to start a family, even though they already technically have a family, but not really. And then he says Impulse. Barry says Impulse. That is Bart's name, Impulse. Because I remember earlier, Iris said Nora. She referenced Nora, and now he didn't say Bart Allen, my son, Impulse from the future. He said Impulse. He said that word. It's definitely hinting towards, of course, Bart Allen showing up later. Of course, we know that's happening, and Nora too. So, this episode, yes, it was the conclusion. It was the conclusion of this arc, and to find out that the actual other three forces, not Nora, was causing all of these issues. Because I remember the earthquakes, and then that one part where they're going to Barry's old house, and they see this old vintage car, and other things they were kind of referencing back to. It's like it was all because of the different forces, and now everything's coming to a head. It's actually the other forces and not so much Nora, all this kind of stuff. And then it's like now they have to work together. There's some sort of like tornado of like different force powers or whatever. And if Barry doesn't stop it in 3 minutes, I guess everything's going to blow up and everything's going to fucking die in the Arrowverse. I don't know, but it was just like chaotic and all this crazy stuff. Nora's getting to the point where she like had like her eyes were completely black and she had like this modulated voice over her voice and going, Barry, stupid boy, and all this shit. Where are the three other forces? It's like, okay. Because at the beginning of the episode, I'm like, she's definitely showing that she's full evil at this point, fully evil, because she shows up at Barry's apartment after he leaves Iris and Alexa and Bahir, is that his name? I'm bad with names, don't kill me. Psych, in Barry's old house within the Speed Force, or no, Barry and Iris' house they grew up in, but it's like decrepit and all that kind of stuff. It's nasty looking, but left them in the Speed Force. And then Nora's like, bring them to me or you're going to die or some shit. I'm like, okay. And then it took, of course, another pep talk to really break through. And in this instance, there's always pep talks, but in this instance, it was the three forces that kind of broke and got to Nora. It wasn't so much Barry doing it, even though Barry was trying and everything. The beginning of the episode, some people might say is a cop-out because the way they ended the last episode was, of course, Dion using his Still Force abilities and then Nora killing Iris and Psych and the Strength Force Alexa, but immediately like died. But they immediately revealed that it was an illusion, and Psych didn't know he could even do this ability. He didn't even know he could, and he did it to save himself, but he saved everybody else in the process that was attacked by Nora. It kind of is cop out because I was expecting some major reveal, but it was an interesting reveal in terms of him having a new ability we weren't aware of. So that was definitely interesting. But I kind of wish there was another way they could have fixed that, but I guess that was a way to kind of show Psych can do more than just give you nightmares or make you see, because like at that point I'm like, what is even real at this point? Because with this ability he can pretty much trick us as the audience to thinking something's happening and it's not, and he already did that with, of course, the little device that Iris had that she thought she broke it. Turns out no, he actually got a hold of it within the Speed Force in the house. So there's that. I'm trying to think. I feel it was filler in a sense because it really just didn't fit in the episode. Was Killer Frost fighting Chillblaine, which at first I'm like, who the fuck is this dude? And then she's fighting Chillblaine, and then they're running at each other, and it cuts for like 15-20 minutes or so. Probably not even that long, but it still felt like forever because we have commercials and everything as I'm watching this live. And then they come back to the fight, and they're fighting a little bit, and then he keeps like referencing going to dinner and all this kind of stuff and date night and all this shit. And then at the end of the episode, she says she's out on good behavior and everything, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if she's telling the truth exactly. I'm hoping she is, because I don't think she would lie to Caitlin about all this. But she's like, I got a crush on a bartender. I'm like, no, stop that. Stop. It is not needed. It's unnecessary. And I honestly feel that this was thrown into this episode because they didn't have anything else to put in to fill out the time of this episode. That's really unfortunate. I really wish they could have put more time into the actual story, what they've been building up with these other forces and everything. That's just me. I personally felt like Frost could have done something else entirely, or she didn't do anything all in this episode, and we hold her off for something else down the road to come back. But that's just me personally. But it was nice to see her again. It just like, I just feel her fighting Chillblaine and then saying, I fought a bunch of other metas that broke out of Ironhide's on, because I was like Arrow. There's a shot of Ironhide's I think was also in the Flash as well, because that's where Eobard Thawne was held, I think, if I remember correctly, because Nora during season 5, I think. anyways, a lot of stuff. Anyways, Iron Heights was all that, but she's like, oh yeah, put all these other metas away. But I felt only shown Chillblaine, nobody else. But yeah, I just feel like it wasn't really needed. It wasn't necessary in this episode, but that's just my personal opinion. But overall, I like the conclusion here in terms of having all the forces now working together as a family. I keep referencing, it's mom and dad and the kids, and let's go to McDonald's, and then you reference, let's get some ice cream, let's go to the movies.
With all this romance, it's gonna be like a
Yeah.
daddy likes the middle.
Daddy likes the middle. Then Cicada shows up, Gracie. These are more than just metas, they're gods.
We need a little
They deserve to die.
A little Valentine's Day special. Daddy likes the middle.
No. Yeah, bring them back just for the Valentine's Day episode. No.
With all this romance going
We
on.
don't need it. We don't need it. But yeah, so I overall enjoyed how they concluded this, and the fact is they're going to expand the Speed Force to, I guess, hold all of the other forces, which is going to be interesting. I'm guessing they'll pop up from time to time if needed, but I think it's pretty much set up to where we'll only bring back the actor if we need them. They're not going to be popping up all the time. They're going to be pretty much in the Speed Force unless something is very specific they need them for. But I don't feel like we're going to see all 4 of them again. I feel like it's going to be a situation to where if we need Nora, which I do believe that actress is returning for the penultimate episode during the episode 150. I believe she's returning for that episode. I'm not really sure. But I don't believe that we're going to be seeing the rest of the forces pop up, from time to time. I feel like it's going to be a special situation. We'll see them again because I feel like their arc is pretty much done unless we start having different metas using those forces, because Barry is under the Speed Force. Of course, his children, Bart and Nora, are under the Speed Force. So is there going to be a meta that is under the Strength Force, or a meta under the Steel or the Sage Force? Maybe that's when they'll bring that force into the mix, but I just don't see them doing that now because we spent all this time with these characters and kind of doing this storyline. So I feel like we're going to move on to something else, but that's just how I perceive it. I'm not really sure. But anyways, like I said, enjoyed the episode. I'm curious to see what we're going to be doing next. And once again, we have more slight hinting of Cisco leaving with there's some sort of text on his phone, and him and Kamala start kissing, and then Allegra and Chester look at each other for a second, and she's looking at him kind of like, maybe. And I'm like, wait a minute, no, wait. Are you hinting at a romance between them just because we have Cisco across the table with Kamala kissing, which they shouldn't be doing in front of their friends because it's kind of awkward at CC Jitters, but whatever, I guess, right? I don't know, because then again, it was romance. So him kissing Kamala,
Frost falling in love.
yeah, Frost. Yeah, so this was the Valentine's Day episode they couldn't really get to. They were delayed on this one, but they were like,
Barry and Iris up there.
Barry and Iris want to make a baby. And once they get up the stairs, baby's already done. Nora, but I wonder if it's going to be Nora and then Bart. If that's the order it's going to go in terms of who's the older sibling. I guess we'll find out when they both show up. But anyways, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. I know you thought it was a 10 out of 10. You were just like watching just so intently right now. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Whatever thoughts you have about this episode of The Flash, let me know in the comment section below this video. I will talk to you guys soon, guys. Peace out.